I would like to introduce
Came in the back way, y'all. How's it going?
Father fish, father fish. One place to go to if you have Vic. Your fish may itch or even flash. So father fish is your one-stop cap. Capital with an inch of sand. Capital with an inch of sand. Raise the temperature with a helping hand. And add some garlic on top of that sand. The itch will go, your plants will grow, and all of your fish will have a happy home. Father fish, so father fish, your one-stop wonder if you keep fish. Starring Sir Father Fish and all his followers on the Father Fish channel. Over to you, Sir Father Fish. Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Yeah!
I think that one will do.
That'll do dandy. There we go. There we are. We're here. Lord, it's been a struggle. I think something's wrong with my mouse. I have to click it 2 or 3 times to make anything happen. Lord, craziness. How's everybody? I think I lost Lee. He was making some comment. Yeah, he's gone. Maybe somebody came to the door. Let's hope so. Whatever. Oh dear. The comment I made had an historical reference that he might not have picked up on. I don't know. Anyway, Dr. Black, hello. Mary Page, hello. T-Bone, Peplin Craig, excuse me. Craig Broderick, hello. Lori Venker. Oh, what a mob here. Let's go back to the beginning. See who all is here. Yeah, something's wrong with my dear goodness. Something is wrong with my mouse. Let's see. Okay, so T-Bone. This is as far back as I can go. Albert DeBoer. Hi, Albert. 2 in the afternoon there. He must be in England. Craig Broderick. Let's see. If I go over, can I do this? Go over to, oh, yeah. No. See how far back I can go. Pretty good, a lot better. D3V, who is left for work. Mary Page, Tisha. Tisha's going to be in and out next couple of days, looking for a new home, along with the Wilcox. Well, all these big moves people have in store. That's exciting stuff. T-Bone, hello T-Bone. Any suggestions for stocking a 47-gallon tank? Yeah, I suggest you get fish you really like. Try that. Goodness sakes. You need to pick and choose. You need to look around. Start with your substrate, and then with your hardscape, and then planting, and then decide what fish will work best in that. So you've got your environment set up, and then you invite some animals in to enjoy that environment. Try that way. Or you can do the reverse, but it doesn't work as easily. That's the simplest way to do it. Let's see. D3V liked yesterday's stream. It was amazing, wasn't it? Just delightful. Aquarium Cop, hello. Favorite part of the day, driving home to see my fish and fishy friends. And nice to see you, Aquarium Cop. Great to have you with us. Let's see. Speaking of which, let me put a link up here. Something's wrong with my computer, and I'm not sure I know what it is. I think the mouse, maybe it's running out of battery. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be working real well. Did I get that link up? Yes. Did something right. Well, Mr. Passively Wilcox in the house. And we lost him. I think we lost him right after I told him He wasn't my father because I knew my father. I know my father, and you ain't my father. That was a reference to, who was it? Oh, yeah, it was, I don't know who said it. It was a reference to Kennedy. Someone had been bragging they were a Kennedy. And the person they were speaking to said, I knew Kennedy and you're not Kennedy. And then someone else made fun of it, saying they were like Lincoln, and someone else said, well, I knew Abe Lincoln and you're no Abe Lincoln. Like that. Anyway, GRB. Hello, GRB. Craig Broderick, Lori Venker. Misfit. I Misfit. Peplin Creek. I guess I was turning him up a little hard today. I don't know. He was doing his best though. Dr. Black. Yes, we played the song. T-Bone Black, GRB Peplin, and on and on. Let's see. Who else is new here? Fish with Internet. ACC, that's a really interesting channel. Have you all been checking that out? Oh dear, he's back. Well, nothing lost. We haven't lost anything. We're still all of a piece here. Laurie Venker, GRB D3V. I'm way back in the chat, just trying to get caught up here a little bit, looking for new folks. J Dog, Greg, Lori, Mary Page, J Dog, T-Bone, Albert DeMore. I like the intro of the song Mary Mary. Yeah, that's sweet, isn't it? And it's just so important to keep that in. It's just such a vital part of what we're really all about here. Somebody is coming up. Dr. Black is coming up. Hi there. Good morning.
What's going on over here? Hey? Hey?
Not a whole lot. We're just
what are you mob up to?
Trying to get started here. I don't know. Lori, T-Bone, I'm just checking to see who's here. Okay, so Leah's black. Leah's back. Black, I said. That's funny. No, he's not. He's not my father, and he's not Dr. Black. He's neither of us. Lee.
I can pretend if you like.
You can't. Yeah, well, that would be a bit. You could probably pull it off. I rather expect you could.
I'm not sure if I like that sentence.
Well, it's not there to be liked. It's there to be cherished.
What have you been up to today, Father Fish?
Not much. There's something wrong with my mouse. So I'm a little discombobulated. I click on it and nothing happens.
Did you read my comment in the chat about how to repair your mouse? Because that was my main motivation for coming in here now, was to give you advice with your mouse.
Need to replace the battery, I expect.
Well, I suggested that you throw it out your back door to the nearest tree and let it bounce off that tree, and then bring it back in, and it'll probably work perfectly after that.
Yeah. I've dropped it twice already, so.
Well, there's your problem. You've only dropped it an even number of times. You need to drop things an odd number of times.
Yeah, I keep forgetting the digital ramifications of messing with electronics. Dear God.
Odd numbers is best to avoid the problems.
Odd numbers, quite so. So what are you up to today? Your evening. It's late. It's at 11 o'clock.
Just past 10 at the moment.
Not quite 11, huh?
Yeah. But it has been quite a long day, and an interesting day, shall we say, but nothing too full on or anything. But yeah, late in the night. I can't quite read the clock behind you. What is the time where you're at?
It doesn't work, actually.
Oh, well,
That's one of those that's right twice a day.
yeah, yep.
It's about 8:20. Oh, it's 8:10. A little after 8
AM.
o'clock. A tad after 8.
Oh, so you've still got waking up to do and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This gets me out of
1,000 push-ups on the back grass.
That won't come till later. Maybe not even today.
All right. Well, you can always do 900 tomorrow.
900 tomorrow. If I keep putting it off until tomorrow, I'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
Albert DeBoer, Greg Broderick, Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. Have you met Cynthia, Dr. Black?
I have not. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome aboard, and thank you for stopping by and stuff.
Yeah, Cynthia is in your hemisphere, as it were.
No way.
She's in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah. A little bit more equatorial than myself, but you know.
Right, a little north of you.
What a great place to live though, if you're a fish keeper, because you can just do it year round and not worry.
She made a comment yesterday that there's very little to be had in the Philippines in the hobby, and everything is very expensive. Now Cynthia is a school teacher. She teaches middle school. So I recommended to her that she get a project going with her students to do natural tanks.
Yeah,
because
right.
There's so much really cool stuff living in the creeks and streams and ditches and bayous of the Philippines. That
don't forget the puddles.
Yeah, they could do just fabulous stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Cynthia, we need you to do that. And then we need lots and lots of pictures, lots of videos.
Yeah, why not start a YouTube channel with the basis of that kind of thing?
Wouldn't that be fun? That would be great fun. Steve Allen.
Yeah.
Steve Allen is here.
Steve Allen. Now, there's a name I've not heard in a long time.
That's a new one. A new one here. Who else?
Steve Allen was, I believe, a renowned name in Australian television through the late 60s and early 70s. I think he was one of those entertainery kind of guys. So fingers crossed, Steve Allen, you've got the goods, Shake your money maker, brother.
He's saying it must be having a really bad dream. Wake up. Chevy Fish. Hi, Chevy Fish. Good to see you.
It's always good to see Chevy Fish, isn't it? Chevy Fish is one of the link kings. He's so good on the links.
Chevy Fish is a lady.
That's what I said. She's so good on the links.
It's right. You're right. That's really her gift to the fish fam. I've spent a lot of time talking to Chevy Fish. She is the most delightful person and a woman with great heart and a sincere desire to help everyone on the fish fam in the best way she can. Just an utterly delightful woman. Utterly delightful.
Can I, in that instance, can I just take this opportunity to then apologize sincerely to Chevy Fish for assuming that in our entire relationship over the last few months, I've just assumed you were a male, Chevy Fish. I'm so sorry. I don't know if Chevy Fish. I don't know if she's going to forgive me though. In these uncertain times nowadays.
Yeah, Chevy's a very forgiving person.
I hope so. Please, Chevy Fish.
She will. I can guarantee you she will forgive you. Keep in mind, however, she does not suffer fools.
Oh, lucky. We've got that in common. I mean, I suffer myself.
I dare say.
But
Really. Likewise, I'm sure. And she says, LOL Blackie, she says.
I don't know, but is it typed like it's a sarcastic LOL, or does she really mean that LOL?
I don't think she has a sarcastic bone in her body.
Whew. I'm super sorry, Chevy Fish, but I'm glad we've cleared this up now.
Quite so.
Is it rude of me to ask what you're eating? What do you got?
Well, Burger King, egg, ham, and some kind of biscuit. The biscuit's hard, so I'm just eating off the sandwich.
Burger King as in the takeaway food joint.
As in McDonald's, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Burger King where I am is called Hungry Jack's.
Oh, so okay.
McDonald's is called McDonald's, believe it or not.
Right. Yeah, that's global. A global
Newsflash.
Blake is here.
No way.
Yes, he is. He just said, I thought Blackie was perpetually 66 too, so we all make mistakes. Let's see if we can get Blackie up here. Coming up, Blake.
Yeah, they always confuse us because he's almost as good looking as I am.
I've noticed a difference. Slight minor though it be. I have noticed a difference. Come on, Blake, come up here.
Blake is approximately 20 years younger than me and 20 times better looking than me.
These young men. Alex is another one.
Alex is very easy on the eyes.
These guys give us all hope.
Indeed, yeah.
Aquatic Conquest is here. Hello.
Hi, Aquatic Conquest, sorry.
I know. I do it all the time. All the time. Same thing.
Maybe Aquatic Conquest should have a video series on his channel called Aquatic Contest.
Well,
hang on. Aquatic contests. Got it. Rolls off the tongue so nicely. Whoa. That's like easy for me to say.
I dare say. We need you, Blake. Where are you when we need you? Nowhere near.
Can I just say too? I was on your live stream. How long was it? Like two nights ago? Was it?
2 days. Yeah, that's right. When we were ginseng collecting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Mary was taking us bush harvesting the ginseng. That was pretty choice. It was amazing how similar the like that scrub and stuff. I mean, we call it scrub down here in Australia, but how similar it looked to the stuff around here is wild. But I got a few extra subscribers. Again, that's easy for me to say.
Really?
Subscribers out of just hanging out on your stream the other night. So that's brilliant, man. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I picked up a bunch as well. It was a busy day. We ran for 3 hours. I've never gone that long before. It was just too good to cut off. I think we ended.
Was that because of me?
Yeah. Well, yes, of course. But of course. Let's see.
I do struggle to shut my mouth sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Where is this? Somebody new. T-Bone is saying, I had roast pork, cheese, gravy roll. That'll wake you up. Roast
Like
pork, cheese,
homemade,
roll.
or from like a corner store or something.
Sounds like.
If you're gonna do that stuff, you want to do it homemade, isn't it?
Yeah, I think. Blake said he's not nearly bearded enough to come up.
No, Blake, don't make me come at you with the slurs.
Funny boy.
I don't want to have to slur you, dude.
David Piper, GRP. David Piper. Oh, here it is. Nev Mulcahy. Nev Mulcahy. Hi, Nev.
Mulcahy.
Nice to see you. Mulcahy, right.
It's Scottish, isn't it? Mulcahy.
Yeah, it is, I guess. Nev Mulcahy. How do you say it?
I would just if I'm to interpret the spelling, I would say it's a Scottish name. So I would pretend like I was very drunk, and I would just stumble across all of the letters. So I'd say Mulcahy.
Mulcahy. Nev Mulcahy.
But in reality, it's probably Mulcahy.
Mulcahy, right? Yeah,
probably. But probably more often pronounced Mulcahy.
Okay, Cynthia wants us to get serious here. Hi, Al Wet Socks. Cynthia says, yes, please. I do have some questions. Go, Cynthia. We're ready for you.
No, I've got to try and work out how to do the chat and still be on screen at the same time. But bring it on, Cynthia. Let's go. Come on.
We'll see you in any case, whether you can see yourself or not.
Indeed. And what happened to Blake? Wasn't Blake coming up to help us answer the questions?
I don't know. Hither and yon. He was the will o' the wisp. He's here and gone.
Come on, Blake. Put your stream pants on and stand up. G'day, Tampa Tom.
Tampa Tom. Hello, Tampa Tom. Mr. Passively Wilcox in the house. Aquatic conquest contests are questionable concurrent confabulating queries.
Wow. Doesn't it just roll off the tongue like it should be?
So easily.
It's like it should be a t-shirt or something.
Right.
People will be walking down the streets looking at t-shirts and stumbling across letters.
Aquatic conquest contests are questionable concurring quite combobulating queries. Like that.
Now we're getting there. Yeah, that's a shirt. Someone write that down now. Quick.
That's Lee Wilcox. That's Mr. Passive. Cynthia, no, I mean Father Fish. I was talking with Mary Page Flint. I was just answering her questions. Cynthia. Come on up and say hello, Cynthia. We need to get Cynthia on here for more than 30 seconds. She's a shy girl that comes up and says hello. She's very sweet girl. Comes up and says hello and then says goodbye and scurries off. But the woman has tremendous depth. I can just tell. She teaches, after all, middle schoolers, and one must be made of steel to teach middle schoolers.
Indeed. They're the worst, aren't they? Those kind of humans.
Yeah, they're the ones who need to be caged and frozen for a few years.
Those 5 to 9 year olds. Oh, hideous creatures.
Craig Broderick is calling someone a wanker. Oh dear.
Probably me, because I'm not putting a VB on the screen for him, because he loves it when I drink VB.
It's either you or Lee. Hard to be one. Yeah, it's got to be one or the other. Could be me. One never knows. Ben Tamburo. Hi, Ben. It's another name I
G'day,
don't
Ben.
know. Good to see you
Isn't
guys.
isn't it great when you get new names in and you get to chat to new people?
Oh, yeah, you bet. Al Wet
And
Sox. Al Wet Sox has been on here before a few times, so he's not altogether new. I need to jump over to the YouTube channel and look at all these and see who is wrenched and who is not.
well,
Let's see.
what an awesome segue, because clearly Chevy Fish is wrenched because he's dropping links to my YouTube channel, and I super appreciate that, Chevy Fish.
You bet.
Uh, I'm
That's,
I must apologize too, though, that I've got to like switch between screens to watch the chat and what I'm doing. So sometimes if I'm watching the chat, I might have you off in the distance and not looking at decent stuff. Oh,
Cynthia
Blake's Aquatics is back. Let's get Blake's Aquatics on screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Where are you,
Round of
Blake?
applause for Blake's Aquatics. Here he is, Blake's Aquatics.
Cynthia just earned a wrench. Good job,
Well
Cynthia.
done, Cynthia. You deserve it, love. You deserve it.
You bet. Absolutely. Who else is here? Al Wet Sox. Do we have a nomination? We need a nomination for Al Wet Sox. Do we have a nomination among the wrenched membership?
What does he need a nomination for, though?
Oh, for wrenchdom. To get a wrench.
Oh, right. I see. He wants to be a wrench, and
Well, I don't know that he does.
you want
He
one of
might
your
not,
wrenches to back him.
what I am offering. I am offering a wrench. He needs but one to say I, and he will have it. And GRB nominates Al. There we have it, folks. Al Wet Sox is now our newest member of the Wrench Club. Congratulations, Al. They are newly wrenched. You are quite so.
Is this the opportune moment to say, I'm on screen, but I don't even have a wrench?
Actually, you do.
Oh, do I? Well,
Yeah, you do.
obviously it's not the opportune moment for that then, is it?
Let me look. Yeah, right. Quite so. I'm pretty
Does that
sure.
mean I can do stuff? I'm going to go and do stuff then, if I've got a wrench.
Yeah, I know. I wrenched you the minute you came on, based solely
Nice.
on your prior reputation as a vagabond and an all-around, boy, I can't find the right word. Isn't that strange? An all-around jocular fellow. Science Gal Aquatics. Science Gal Aquatics is here. Hi, there's Science Gal. There's a name I don't know. Welcome. Science Gal knows a few folk. All right. Mr. Passively Wilcox in the house says, my grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, though it weighed not a penny weight more. Gee, Lee, what a poet you are. This is, of course, the Shoal Bard coming to us in Father Fish in the Morning. And we have lost Blackie. I think Blackie is off to do deeds of daring and do as a wrenched member of the club. Let's see if we find him here. He will be popping in shortly, I dare say. Well, Wet Sock is honored. Thank you, Blackie, for coming up. Delighted to have you. Always a joy. You keep it rolling and keep it alive. What a joy you are. Chevy Fish says, Peplin, you were an amazing wrench. And thank you. Blake says, based on the name Wet Sox alone, I'll second any nomination. So GRB and Blake's, have your back, Wet Sox. And T-Bone. Oh my. What else is here? Oh. Where are my eye drops? Maybe that'll help. I need to find my eye drops. I don't see them. I see them nowhere. They ain't there. Mixed in among all my little stuff are no eye drops. Huh. I had them. Oh, what's that? Something hiding back here. Look at that. Visine. Just the thing. Maybe this will help. Oh. Blake says, I'll join Friday or Saturday. It'd be good to have you, Blake. Oh. Oh, dear. They even look red, don't they? Oh. I think it's the pollen getting to me. Is that possible? Last fall, I had a lot of congestion. I'm not getting that this year, thankfully. Oh, let's see. I'm backing up here. Let me post the link again. Lee, you want to go? Lee, join us, please. Come say hello. Peplin Creek says Chevy is the boss wrench. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. We need to, there is a hammer. Oh, Blackie is back. There he is. There is a hammer. I saw a hammer once. Aha! You figured it out. Now we got it.
I don't absolutely no idea what went on there, but apparently I was gone for a bit.
You were indeed.
You should have heard the conversations that I had with myself.
Oh, really?
I was discussing the tangibility of breeding wild caught angelfish with tank bred angels and making amazing colors and stuff. No, I wasn't. I'm lying. I was just
well, again, gone. I'm sure. Actually, we've heard none of that from you.
Good, because it was all nonsense.
Chevy Fish, Blake's Aquatics channel. Very good. And also Dr. Black's channel.
Well, thank you for putting that up there. But I thought, wasn't Blake's going to come up before?
He said he'll be up this weekend. He's taking a rain check on us. Right.
Yeah, he'll do that. He's a busy boy.
Oh, you know what? I got a box of fish in today. Let me get the list so I can tell you what's in it. These are cool things. Got some neat stuff.
Oh, a box of fish.
A box of fish.
Sometimes it sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it?
A box.
Because you don't really expect a box is going to hold water so well.
All right, here we go. Check this out. I had someone ordered Cooley Loaches from me, Dwight Foote, who I've
Can I just pause you for a second?
Please do.
Can I just? You're teasing us with a box of fish, but you're going to just talk about a list of fish on paper, aren't you?
I know. We're gonna. Wow.
Well,
right. This is the tease, and then after the show, we do an unboxing video.
Right.
And
Well, I apologize to all the viewers online at the moment that are expecting to see some fish right now.
Right.
We're just going to be talking about some fish. We're not going to show fish. All right. So hang out for the discussion about fish, and then come back in let's say 2, maybe 3 days. The video will be out about this discussion.
Coolie loaches. We're getting 30, mind you, 30 coolie loaches. Yo-yo loaches. And we all know what yo-yo loaches are.
Oh, crikey. Don't tell me you're getting 30 of them.
No,
you're not getting 30 of them, are you?
I'm only getting 10 of those.
Oh.
And I'm getting Angelicus botea. Angelicus botea. 10 of those. That's a really pretty. It's a really pretty botea with scrolling on it. Hill stream butterfly loach.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
Everybody loves hill stream butterfly loaches.
Well, and then, everyone loves hill stream loaches. What's the butterfly difference? What does that do?
They flap around in the tank.
Do they have like bigger fins or something?
Yeah, they're multicolored, and they drift around and smell the flowers like that. They're wonderful.
I super cannot tell if you're taking the piss or if you're being fair dinkum.
Well, there you go. You'll have to...
Video to come, ladies and gentlemen.
Precisely. Pandacories. We have pandacories and sturbi. Panda and sturbi. What a great combination. Panda and sturbi cories. Who was it? Mary was talking about a school of cories, and we will have a very school of cories. Peacock gudgeons.
Those
yes.
Sorry.
Peacock. That's right. I'm trying my best to talk over.
Pandas and your sturbis do go well together, don't they?
They do indeed. Actually, they do. Peacock gudgeon. Oh, and here's another one. Indian butterfly goby. Indian butterfly goby. Now there's
got me now.
That's a winner. That's a winner. That one is like a sea robin, if you know what a sea robin is. Sea robin can be a nasty little bugger. Indian butterfly is not so much. And
but they still can be though.
They can be. They can.
I mean, they're a goby after all.
They're smaller, right? Tangerine. No, wait for it. Tangerine painted lyre tail molly. There's one.
Does anyone else think that that's too many words in a fish's name? I mean, that's a lot of words, isn't it?
Tangerine. But it's so descriptive. It's so delightfully descriptive. Tangerine.
I mean, it's an opportunity for fish people to combine words and make new words out of old words.
I can do it without looking. Tangerine painted lyre tail molly.
Wow.
Regular. Right.
And that's a lot of letters combined into words.
Oh, here's another one. This is a really pretty one. This is one I've been looking for and did not even know how to find it. Didn't even know what to ask for. And there suddenly it was. Phoenix rasbora. And we lost him again. He hit the button, I guess. Phoenix rasbora. 25 of those little guys. We're going to have a bunch, and we will list them and be able to sell them. They are a stunning little fish. Somebody look that up and post the link. That's a really, really pretty fish. Phoenix. Phoenix. The next one is dwarf emerald rasbora. A dwarf emerald rasbora. Emperor tetra. Green neon tetra. And I got a box of live brine shrimp because black worms are not available. So we're going to feed our bettas brine shrimp. So there we have it. That's the list. Once the stream is over, I'm going to go back there and unbox these little guys. We'll do a video, and I'll try to get that video up this afternoon. Lori Venker. Hi, Lori. Sea Robin, autocorrect. Chevy Fish is correcting my Sea Robin. Yes, you're right. What did I say? Sea Robin. I don't know what I said. Peppling Creek, Chevy Fish, Lori Venker. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Marky Oak 306. Hi, Marky. Oh, Lisa, don't bother to say hello to Lee.
It's nice seeing some of the same people around the place and stuff. It's good seeing the same mob about.
Are you drifting away there, Blackie? Laurie
Drifting away.
Drifting away. You sound drifting. Chevy Fish. Oh dear, Chevy, why do you do this? Why did you do this? This is a reference to a stream we all know and love, a channel we all know and love. Chevy says, I think a drunk game can be made up out of pronouncing fish names. You might suggest that on your favorite drunk channel, Chevy Fish.
Oh, are you suggesting something? Is that very subtle?
Well, I am, but it has nothing to do with you, actually.
Oh, right.
You're second. You are second on that list.
Oh, right. Well, that's okay to know. I feel like a little tiny bit better about myself knowing that I'm second on that list. That's brilliant. Please don't even spoil it for the viewers or anything, you know. I'm happy to be second on that list, and you know, maybe people will come along and they'll say, I went to that guy, he's second on that list live stream today, and he was funny as not many funny things.
Blake says Phoenix rasbora, great fish for beginners, because if you kill them, they rebirth themselves from the ashes. Quite so, Blake. We'll have to get you on to describe that in more detail. Friday and Saturday. Actually, Friday, we're supposed to have Andres Ryan of Bioaquatics on with us, hoping that will come about. That'll be exciting stuff. So it would be good to have Blake on with Andres. They'd be a matched set. That would be cool. Well, Lee saying, Dr. Black, at least you got rid of your hiccups. Well, there is that. It's been a long day. He's had a long day. Here it goes. Morning, Concept. Morning, Lisa. Thank you for your video footage. Wonderful. We're going to have a little vignette from Lisa on Aquatic Conquest newest edition. That will be great fun. Let's see. Let me drop down. Yes, I did get the reference. Chevy Fish. Thank you very. That was deliberate. I know you intended to do that. And Blake says, sounds like a winner. I quite agree. Looking forward to it. That would be great fun. I spoke to him Sunday. Went out there Sunday, and he's prepared for Friday. So I'm going to call him Thursday, and see if we can get everything set up. It will be wonderful. And we'll open the door to interviewing some other guys who are just really remarkable people here in Florida in the industry. People who never get any kind of notice, but are really central people to what's happening in the hobby. Um, and you'll meet some of these as we go along. So I'm kind of excited about that. Well, I'm going to do this in lieu of fish club meetings because we can't have fish club meetings. And I may even set up an evening channel to be able to do that and perhaps get more play. Although we're doing pretty well here, I think. We're up to about, let's see, I think our ginseng had 400 views by the time it was all over. Good night, Craig. Craig is going to bed. Let's see. This is boring, isn't it, Lee? Yes, it is, Mr. Wilcox. Well, it's your fault. Your fault. You were invited to come up and save it, and you chose not to. So that's your decision. It's up to you entirely. No one's putting any pressure on you at all. Dr. Black did all he could to help, and I think burned out in the process. So this is hard work. This is very hard work up here, and it takes a consummate professional to pull it off. And we ain't got none of those. So we're stuck, guys, right in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. And you are stuck in the middle with me. So here we are. Pleco babies. Pleco babies. Yes. Lee got Pleco babies. They are delightful. I love them. Very, very cute. He did good. That was really good. That was a good selection. I think those will clean up your algae and do a good job. Roger S. watched that video as well and appreciated it. And Dr. Black is on the stream. Saws, he says. Saws. Oh, what else is going on here? Lori, Aquatic, Peplin, posting Blake's Aquatics link. Oh, dear. T-Bone. Well, you're on the wrong channel, T-Bone. Drinking game about fish I'm in. Wrong channel. We have two choices we've offered, one of which we won't mention. But those in the know, don't they? They know. Those in the know. Don't they know? Don't they, though? They know, though they do not say. They nonetheless know. And they know that they know. And we all know that they know. So, what else? Phoenix Rasbora, Chevy posted a link. Click the link. It's a beautiful, stunning little fish. I've seen pictures, didn't know what they were, and just so happy to be getting them in. And they're out there in the box right now. They're coming out. You'll all see them shortly. What is this? Aquatic Conquest. I would say, what is he referring to? It was down to color and the fact that it's a relatively new fish in the hobby. At least it wasn't around 10 years ago in England. There are, there are a bunch of new fish that are, how can I say this? Let me do a more generic statement. There have been more fish brought into the hobby, and I'd really like to see some research on this because it seems to me that there are more new fish coming into the hobby every year, year by year. More new fish this year than there were new fish last year, than there were new fish the year before. It's really astounding. And what's happening, of course, is that the shipping and marketing strategy has reached a point where it becomes feasible for someone living way upstream in wherever, in India, in the Himalayas, Nathan, way upstream in the Amazon, in Australia, in the wilds of Indonesia, way upstream, living all by themselves, the little kids traveling, walking through the jungle, finding little pockets of fish that they have never seen before, something unique, something precious and different. And they catch a few and they bring them down, put them in the little container they have, and then are able to take them to their local village, sell them to a collector who takes them to a town nearby, and they get shipped out to an exporter and reach all over the world then. And that's happening daily. There are new fish being discovered coming into the hobby routinely. This is the very apex time in the history of this hobby for being able to have and to raise brand new species of fish. It's absolutely remarkable. And remarkable to the extent that I can remember, and it was true long before I came along, I can remember in the 50s, don't remember much about it in the 40s, there were so few fish. And all of those that existed were fish that were from Florida, native for the most part in Florida, that were shipped up by railroad car. They were shipped in milk cans all the way north, all the way up to New York. I got them in Maryland, shipped on railroad cars in milk cans, arriving in major industrial centers and divided up among those little shops, hobbyists who were interested in them, and they came out and became available to local people. There were no more than 25 species. No more than 25 species. And today there are easily 1,000 species, and perhaps more that show up regularly in the hobby. Many more species than anyone can possibly keep. I mean, someone as absolutely energetic about the hobby as Lucas, who keeps everything he can possibly manage to put in a fish tank, will not keep a good 50% of the fish that are available because he simply can't. They get too big, they're too wild, too unique, whatever. it is utterly amazing what is available now. We're going to see a little bit of that. One of the fish we'll be looking at, this tangerine, is a brand new strain of mollies. This is the Yucatan, probably the Yucatan molly. The sailfin molly, which is a Florida native, has not been hybridized much beyond marbling. I don't even know if there's a black. The Yucatan is the black. Marbling, green, maybe so. There is a red that's been developed. Actually, the green molly, the green sailfin, has more color. Color. What are the little color things called? Color forms. Than does the Yucatan, but the Yucatan has been bred more extensively for color. I've got a tank back here that has probably 10 different color morphs of mollies. And this is a brand new one. It's called a tangerine painted. Should be lovely. We'll see. Chev Birkinshaw. Hi, Chev. Good to see you. Arcus. Lee gave birth. No, he bought some little bushy nose. Tons of albino, but not melanistic. That's interesting. The melanistic does not breed true. An albino will breed true genetically. The melanistic is recessive male. There are no female melanistic. They're strictly male, at least among the fish I'm thinking about. And it does not breed true. You can breed a melanistic to a female and you won't get any melanistic. Breed them back to the melanistic and you still won't get melanistic. Or you'll get one. It's sporadic, rare, and uncommon. Don't know what that means genetically. Going back here a bit. Let's come forward. Lee is listing his fish. He says, I have mollies, platy, molly, platy, platy, molly, guppy, molly, guppy, platy, molly, guppy, and everything else. They're all going bonkers. They love each other more than we love us. And you love them more than you love us. And we know that's true. But that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Pebbling Creek, T-Bone. Fine line pleco. Oh, yeah. Somebody did that yesterday. The fine line pleco. David has a clown pleco, he said, for 3 years. Chevy Fish is posting my email. A couple of things while I'm thinking about it. We have mugs. Father Fish mug, complete with Tom the Cat, Father Fish, and Tom the Cat. Coming to you from Father Fish in the Morning. These are available for $25, shipping included. Send your donation to PayPal. The account name is Father Fish fatherfish.net. It's my email address. fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Be sure to include your address and a little note, and we will be happy to send you your very own Fatherfish mug with a Fatherfish bumper sticker and some little stickers. I've got stickers here. I don't have a bumper sticker with me. We'll have to get a bumper sticker over here. So there's that. Dragon Lair. Hello, Dragon Lair. Oh. Roger saying, Lee, you have a complete ecosystem there. Yes, it is. And he's worked bloody hard at it. A little too hard sometimes. Fish diversity and none of them fighting. Great fish just getting along with each other and being happy. Ain't it wonderful? Ain't it great? Oh, secret history living in your aquarium. Good morning, good morning. How are you, Alex? Nice to see you. We are all mugs spending our precious time here. It's a bloody joke, and of all people, I do not mean it. You nasty trolls that can't take a joke. Oh well. Laurie. Hi there, Laurie. Laurie in Dragon Lair. Aquatic Conquest. Roger S. says I got Anubias nanopetit, and the leaves are gray and rusty. I do not know why. Gee whiz, nanopetit is such a pretty green leafy plant, and they are gray and rusty. Oh my. What you might try to do, it sounds like algae. Take them out and clean them off. You can rub off algae from the leaves. The leaves are really very firm. Try that. Try kind of hand cleaning. Rub with your thumb over the leaf and see if you can get the crud off. They do get an algae buildup pretty easily. And then look to get the proteins out of your water column. What I would suggest to you, Roger, is you add an inch of sand. See if you can't get the nitrates and phosphates down. You probably have an excess of nitrates and phosphates. Add an inch of sand, and you could very well be solving or on your way to solving your problem. Susan, good morning to you. How are you this morning? All right, we're going to take a little break here. We're going to try to find some music to play. I need to get down to the music, which is right there. And let's see what's up first. We played Pebbling Creek, Fatherfish, and Lee. So we're going to start here.
My way.
Let's
Found my way.
start over again.
Found my way. I found my way to Father Fish. He comes on in the morning every day. Add some soil, cap it with sand, then add plants. He will help you do it the right way. and some fish, then walk away. Feed them high quality food. Thy food is best. Keep it dirted, keep it all natural. I found my way back to Father Fish. Wow.
When I find myself in times of tank trouble, Father Fish, he comforts me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my time of darkness, he is streaming right in front of me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Add some sand and let it be. Father's words of wisdom, let it be. When all the broken-hearted fishes living in the tank agree, there is an answer, let it be. For though it may be cloudy, there is still a chance that they can see. There is an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Add some sand and let it be. There is an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Add some sand and let it be. Father's words of wisdom, let it be.
Very nice. Thank you. Ladies, lovely. Oh, let's see. Dragulator suggesting snails. He says pond snails clean algae off of plants and eat excess fish food. That's true. They also eat plants. So you got to watch it with them. Nearite snails do a good job, as do mystery snails, and they will typically not eat plants. Lee's suggesting neurites and bristlenose. He's learned something new and is sharing it. Wonderful. Susan, an inch of sand. Ta-da! Sandbell. Let's see. Albert DeBoer is here. Hello, Albert. Nice to see you. Dragon Lair likes pond snails. Do each their own. Time for my song, says Lee. Go out back and play with some deadly snakes or spiders. You stand a better chance at living. Time for my songs. We played your songs at the beginning. We'll play them again at the end. We always play your songs, Lee. Always, always. The flip side. Missed that. Aquatic Conquest. Dragon. Don't know. Don't know. Stuff going on I can't keep up with. Amano brine shrimp. Amano shrimp. Providing you don't have anything that's going to eat them. True enough. Dragulair says The pond snails will not eat a healthy plant, only the dying leaves. They especially will not hurt anubias. Yeah, a lot of things do not eat anubias or any of the other really coarse, thick leaf plants. I found something interesting though. The Aponogetans, which is the bulb plants, they're very fine, delicate leaves that the voracious plant-eating snails will not eat. I assume they have some toxicity to them, but I was really surprised to see those very delicate, thin, filmy kinds of leaves. Betsy, when Thomas comes in, have him do that, okay? And also ask him to clean the bathroom. We'll put that one on you. Thank you. We're gonna give Thomas some dirty jobs today. See how he does with that. Lisa, sorry to anyone I missed saying good morning. Had my nurse come do a dressing change in the middle of greeting everyone. Lisa, my goodness sakes, what's going on with you, dear? Tell us what's happening. We need to be praying for Lisa. Dear girl, just pray for healing for you. For healing and the blessings that come with healing. And the strength that you need in order to achieve healing. Be with the doctors and the nurses. And keep her body safe and whole. And make it healthy again. So that she may return to her life's duties, her first loves. Amen. Lee says you can't get mysteries. That was funny. I thought that was odd. Did Tiger Lotus do well in warmer water? Yeah, I would say so. I've got them blooming in my tanks. Well, not blooming, growing. I've not had them bloom in a tank. I have had them bloom outdoors. Red Tiger Lotus seem to do well in virtually any environment. I've noticed they're a pretty hardy, strong plant. They grow as an attachment to a bulb. The bulb sends out a little runner, and the runner grows. The runner grows the plant, and then they break off from it, drift away, or whatever, so that a single bulb can produce countless plants. And may have, if it's a big bulb, may have 3 or 4 coming off all at the same time. It's a really remarkable plant. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, it's a new port. Mercy, girl. Mercy. Susan, it's cool in the morning. Time to bring in more guppies. Yeah, you bet. It got down to 71 here. Down to 71. The thermometer crashed last night here in Southwest Florida. All the way down to 71. I don't know if we're going to be able to handle it much longer here, folks. It was a cold, dark night. 71 degrees. Lisa says it's going to be a long morning. Sounds like, well, glad we can be here for you, my dear. Oh. dragon lair, I taped reptile heating pads to my outside angel tanks to get through these cool nights. Didn't have time and space to move them in. That definitely helps. The other thing you can do is attach styrofoam to the sides and top. If you do styrofoam, make sure you put a piece on the top. You don't want to float it, but you do want it on top of the tank. Don't float it because it'll block oxygen, but set it on the top and it'll hold heat in. Heat dissipates up, it rises. So by having the top covered, that will save fully half of your heat, even if you have the sides covered. Oh dear. Lee, I'm committing suicide now on this channel. I am an atheist, although I am not. I'm just someone that has never been exposed to religion other than from traveling, just not via forced education. Well, you've come to the right place, Lee. Come to the right place. And he says, when I pray to you all and not through a magic man in the sky, asking him or her to help you. It comes from me to you directly. That's lovely, Lee. And it comes from me to you directly as well. And the God who lives in me as he is in the world speaks to you directly. Directly. Oh, Susan. We all do, Lee. We all do, Susan. We do indeed. What is this? Has anyone talked to Rower Rhett since yesterday? Chevy Fish says, yes, I talked to Ro last night. And they're trying to make some decisions. I was not able to provide the kind of immediate support that they're looking for. I don't have the resources, and I've got people looking at buying the business, and I've got Thomas in here looking to get involved, which will act as a bridge for me. So it's just too confusing a time right now with too much at stake to be able to bring somebody new in. Plus, I don't have the resources to be able to provide the support that the family needs. So they're looking at some options. I'm not going to tell you what those options are. That'll be up to them to discuss that. But they are looking at some options that will involve making some fundamental changes in their lives. So I'm sure they'll be on with us. The fish sounds very important to both of them, and we will, I am certain, be hearing from them soon. Daniken, hello Daniken. Nice to see you. Brian, Pepling Creek, Kenny. Yes. Okay. Aquatic Conquest says it don't matter, Lee, just look around you and see the wonders that have been created. Amen, amen. Lori Venker. Hello, Lori. J-Dog. I threw all my seashells and rocks I got from around the world into my fish tank. Is that okay? They've been on my desk for at least 5 years. Well, J-Dog, not knowing what else has been on your desk, but assuming it is nothing of any um, particular importance, I would guess that throwing all of those shells and rocks into your tank is a perfectly safe thing to do. If, however, you find the fish suddenly acting very strange, you better get off your butt and do something about it quick. But I would do that. I have done that. I do that kind of thing routinely. In fact, when I sell stuff out of my shop to people, they say, do I need to boil it? Do I need to pour alcohol over it and put it in the washing machine? Do I need to get it super duper clean and cover it with soap and stuff to get it to kill all the germs? And I say, no. All you need to do is put it in your tank. And it'll be fine. And you know what? It always is. Isn't it amazing how nature survives nature? Isn't that amazing? I mean, think about it for a minute. You take something perfectly natural and you put it in an environment that you're trying to achieve a perfectly natural condition. And what does it do? Nothing. Nothing. It's perfectly natural. Natural to natural is natural. Do not fret, my friends. Do not fret over that which is natural coming into contact with that which is natural. It is, after all, perfectly natural. So, J-Dog, good work. Good job. Good job. Logan's. Lee Wilcox is asking about Logan's. Has anyone heard from him lately? I have not, and I do not believe I have any contact information. It would behoove us, for those of you who are able, to collect phone numbers on folks who you are particularly friendly with. Make sure you've got a phone number. It does become difficult if this is your only source of contact with someone you have befriended here. To have them suddenly disappear, it could be nothing more than their computer going on the fritz. But it could be something as serious as being in the hospital or having a life-changing kind of experience. So do collect phone numbers and talk to each other by phone, by email, by whatever means you can. By the way, Lee, I tried to do that thing you asked me to do with the phone, and it didn't work. And I couldn't figure it out. And I don't have my note in front of me here to describe what I'm talking about. But I tried to get it up. That number you gave me didn't work. I sent you something to your email. I don't believe I've heard back. So maybe you could get me some more information by email or something so I can have a phone number to be able to reach you. Oh, what else? Why is America? Here we go. Well, what happened? What happened? I bumped my camera. Lee, why is America So against paying tax for you people. You pay tax and only your politicians are wealthy. You pay tax for a system to keep you all alive. Where to begin? Where to begin? Oh dear. I don't know where to begin. Why is America so against paying tax? We got the biggest tax budget of any nation in the world, hands down. Hands down. We waste more, hundreds of billions, even trillions of dollars annually than any nation in the world. Our taxes approach 50%. If you add all the taxes together from all the various places that tax us, our taxes approach 50%. That means 50 cents out of every dollar I make goes to supporting government. And the great majority of government is utterly worthless. Utterly worthless. Serves no function than to support itself. How much of government exists for the sole purpose of maintaining government? A lot more than there ought to be. So yeah, I'm against paying taxes. Our Constitution allows the federal government, now I'm not talking about local government, federal government, to do two things: maintain a military and take care of what's coming into and out of the country. That's it. That's it, guys. Nothing else is permitted in the Constitution. But there's a whole lot more they do, all of which is extra constitutional. Okay, enough of that. You had to ask, didn't you, Lee? You had to ask. You had to get me off on it, didn't you? Had to get me there. I know. You didn't do it deliberately. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I know you did. Sam Dam. Hello, Sam Dam. How are you? Lisa, as a care provider, don't qualify for disability. Disability's tough. Tough to get. You need a lawyer and you need to sue to get it. Lisa said your family didn't get stimulus checks. I know a lot of people didn't get them. World Series football. Not football, and not including the world. Not even a basic healthcare system. So what's your tax for? Nothing in return. Popker. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Right, absolutely. We're working on it, Lee. We're working on it. My family, let's see, we did that. Chevy says hi to Misfit. Finniper J. Puddle is here. Hi, Finniper. T-Bone. Free health care for all Australians in the land down under. And Chevy Fish appreciates that as well she should. Chevy Fish has had some utterly horrendous hospital bills, all of which she has been faithful about. Sam Dam, hello. Lisa, how can I get a lawyer if everything is closed? They still work. Lawyers are still working. You can call them up. They're not closed. Quite a conquest. I would guess those that don't need it got it. Well, those that don't. Something like that. Aquatic, something like that. A justice system is shut down in Maryland, Lisa says. Their lawyers' offices that, well, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Government offices are shut down. It's really impossible to get government off the dime to do anything right now. COVID has become an excuse for do nothing government. It's really, really true. Particularly on a local level, on a state level, and particularly in states like Maryland that are doing their utmost to create as much chaos as they possibly can at this particular political moment in time. Let's see, John Cox is lurking. Finipper, hello, hello. What time is it? 9:30 about. I agree, Aquatic Conquest. This will all be sorted out. Indeed. We're well on our way to sorting it all out. In order to do anything, and I'll say merely this, in order to do anything at all of value, one must first end corruption. Where there is corruption, nothing can get done that needs doing. Corruption must be ended. Once that occurs, and we then have clean government, it becomes possible for government to do what it is intended to do. Oh, Sam Dam, what's your say on COVID, Father Fish? Not government-wise. Good question, Sam Dam. You know, when it first hit, I was freaked out like everybody else. In fact, I was in the hospital at the time. I had a kidney stone. I was in the hospital hallucinating. I was real bad sick. I was septic. And that's when COVID hit. And they had me in isolation. And I was convinced I had COVID. I may well have. I've not been tested and have no particular desire to be tested because, frankly, I don't want to know. It won't make any difference if I do know, so I may as well not know. So when I came out, I was exhausted, spent a week sleeping it off, and then spent the next week going in taking care of my fish. And as I recall, my roommate was still gallivanting around town. Now, mind you, my roommate is 92 years old, but he has a white Mustang that he loves, and he loves charging around town in it, picking up the ladies and taking them from card game to bingo and back again, and to the beach and wherever. So I put the kibosh on that, told him he was going to die and kill us all in the process if he didn't isolate. He got the message and isolated. Lo, these many moons later, he is still isolated with one of his lady friends. They spend 8 hours a day playing rummy. They take 2 breaks, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, to drive around and look around. They never see anyone, never talk to anyone. They come back home, they play cards, and that's their life. He then takes her home in the evening, where she plays cards with her roommate at home. That's coming to an end. We hope. He spent a year of his life doing that. By the 3rd week, I determined to keep the doors open because people were knocking the door down. So I opened up. For the first day or two, I had a mask on and have not had since then. My doors have been open. I've been in business, operating. No one has said a word to me, one way or the other. Um, I don't think about COVID. People come in and ask me if they have to wear masks, and I say no. They ask me if they have to leave this on, and I say no. If they've got it on, I don't say anything about it one way or the other. Clearly, in Florida and elsewhere, the death rate from COVID is dropping like a stone. It is becoming negligible. Whether herd immunity has occurred, I can't say. It's amazing to me, as they've done testing, how many people have tested positive who are asymptomatic. I think this bug went through us like the plague that it is and affected near everybody. And the sickest among us could not fight it off, didn't have the resources to fight it off. And some of those died. We've lost about as many people as we lose to flu every year. That would be the composite other flus, which is a big number, but not a horrendous number. We've not lost 1 million people, not even lost 500,000 people, lost nearly 200,000. We lose more than that to auto accidents every year. So I wonder why we have devastated our economy for the sake of something that is frankly no more terrible than any of a number of other things that go on. Lord knows we kill more babies in the womb than that every year. Now, that's something you might take serious consideration of. So let me back up. And I probably said way too much. Way too much. A lot of conversation here. Okay. Oh, moving down. Lisa says, thank God my husband has worked all summer, but now winter is coming. I'm afraid what's going to happen. Aquatic Conquest, I have a week to go before I get my next paycheck, and I'm skint for the first time in 20 years. Yeah, I hit the wall over the weekend. Fortunately, bailed it out. Let's see. Misfit. I hear this all day long. I'm out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. No hard feelings, just start of politics and anything related, period. It's all I hear, Misfit. Take care, Misfit. Love you. David Piper, since COVID started, I've had an extra work thrust onto me and my crew. Lost a total of 2 hours a day to do the work. Let's see. I've had no overtime 4 to 5 months aquatic. Arcus. Over the weekend, attached Java moss to rock. Very happy with the display previously. It was all commingled with everything else. It's really nice. It it will grow out. So you'll have to keep trimming it to keep it from kind of taking over. But it is pretty when it does that. It's hard to keep it tight. Quite a conquest. I wear a mask for others, but not myself. I follow the laws, rules, and regs. I fear not the pandemic, but I do fear the pandemic. T-Bone, not much COVID in Australia. Interesting. Cynthia, I'm here again. Sorry for not being able to watch. I have to study with students every now and then. I'll bet you. And it's fun to have you with us, Cynthia. Lise, who is a nurse on the so-called front line. My dad had cancer and would not make it. His death certainly says he died of pneumonia. Yeah, well, that's right. I have so many comorbidities that if I were to contract it and nothing was done for me, I don't see how I could survive. But I've talked to my doctor about it. He's treated over 200 cases personally with no deaths at all. And many of them were people in their 80s. Joanna, good morning, Joanna. J-Dog says, I'll say this about COVID. My tanks look amazing. You betcha, J-Dog. And that is the experience of many of us. I had a lot of people coming in this summer who couldn't get out and work, but they were taking care of their fish tank. Flo Aquatics is here. Hello, Flo. Can't wait until I get everything unpacked. First stop, Father Fish. You betcha, Flo. It'll be a delight. Me too. Me too. Logan's, oh, there he is. Lee was asking about you, Logan's. The 20 long live bear tank is doing great. Missed information. I think there's a lot of that, Lisa. Holly, morning, my fish family. Father Fish, good morning to you too, Holly. And back to fish, says Aquatic. You betcha. And Lisa, good morning, Holly. Cynthia, I heard Father Fish. Where'd it go? You wanted me online there. I'm too shy. I'm not that beautiful. Oh, my God. Do you believe this? Cynthia. Cynthia. Almost did it. Did you hear that? I know who heard that. Cynthia. Pay attention to me, girl. I know you're shy. And that's fair. Shy is okay. We can work with shy. But let me tell you something, little princess, about your appearance. You are, by any measure and any standard, one of the most delightfully pretty girls I have ever seen with these eyes. My God, girl, you are stunningly pretty. Stunningly pretty. My heart skip a beat that you do not know that about yourself. Please know that about yourself. I mean, it is charming when a lovely young woman thinks herself not lovely. But that only goes so far. When you withdraw and withhold yourself because you think yourself not beautiful, you make a grievous, grievous error. You are indeed beautiful. And you're beautiful in a very objective way. I mean, if I were to put your picture alongside the picture of 100 other women, and were forced to choose the 10 most delightful, you would most absolutely be in the top 10. Most absolutely. There would be no doubt or question. I can't say anymore. I really can't say anymore. Now I've embarrassed you to tears, probably. And for that, I sincerely apologize. But you just got me going with that one. Cynthia, you're an utter delight. And I would be thrilled, as would we all, to have you join us. You've been up here a couple of times for just the briefest time. You're charming, you're witty, you're intelligent, you're very bright, you're cheerful, you're a lovely person, and we are delighted you are here with us. Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of this horde of people, of the shoal, the Father Fish shoal. So, ha 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 ha, she says. Love you, Cynthia. Come on up and join us. Logans, all thanks to Father Fish, the tank looks crystal clear, so amazing. Well, all right, Logans. Good man. Daddy Ken, hey, Alex. Have you been to Redfish Bluefish's new studio yet? It looks epic. He was telling me about it the other day. Called me up. My God. What a stupendous location. Wow. And with the kind of thing he intends to do, it is going to be utterly stunning. I mean, this will be a spot to behold in the aquatic industry, in the aquatic world, for all the world to stand in utter awe of. Wow. I am so impressed. Just really impressed. Aquatic Conquest says, Cynthia, he really likes you. Well, I do. I do. She's a dear, sweet girl. Absolutely. Let's see. Lisa, Anakin, Patrick, Flo. What are we looking at? Oh dear, Aquatic Conquest. But you were all the things he said. Ha ha, thank you for that. That's right. You really are, Cynthia. You really are a very pretty, very attractive young woman. You absolutely are. Danny can't have plans to go back up to see Jason soon. Give him my best, please. I need to get Jason on. We've agreed that we need to do some joint streams. I discovered, well, I shouldn't say I discovered. For myself, I discovered Jason very, very early on in his YouTube career. He only had just a few, 2 or 3 or 4 subscribers. And I was absolutely knocked out by what he was showing us. The guy is astounding, and he's growing just in leaps and bounds. And with this new studio it will be the absolute perfect backdrop to what will be some magnificent planted tanks. This is going to be a sight to behold. Come on up, Cynthia, please. Let me give you a link. Hat Trick says, good morning, Chevy. Redfish, Bluefish is cool, as is the Secret History. Yeah, we got so many really just amazing people in the fish fam. Just really amazing people. Did I get the string? Yeah, I got it. Are you still planning on having bioaquatics? Yes, Friday. I talked to Andres on Sunday, picked up some angels, and he's set up. He's going to try to get things set up for Friday. So I'm going to be in touch with him Thursday, and we'll see if we can do that. We should be able to. Lisa, what in the world are you referring to? You got the. I should have the link, Cynthia. Let me post it again. There she is. There she is. Hi there. Nice to see you. Do we have your audio? Say something.
Hello, Father.
There she is. Hi. Hello, Cynthia. Happy to see you.
Happy to see you.
Thank you. So,
let me fix my camera. Wait up.
What?
I'm just fixing my camera.
Right. Got to get your whole face in. Very nice.
I don't.
Cynthia, how? So you are a teacher.
Yes, I am.
And you teach middle schoolers.
Yes, I do. But nowadays, because of the the COVID-19, the coronavirus, I have to teach a variety of students.
Oh, I see.
Because a lot of teachers nowadays are, especially here in the Philippines, they're not used to online teaching. So some of them already decided to retire, not teach, something like that. It's hard. It's hard for them. So yeah, I do a lot of work nowadays. Like that.
There she is. That's you got your picture perfect. Perfect.
I'll never come up again. I'm very sorry.
Well, please, I'm so thankful you're here. I really appreciate you being here. It just it does so much to expand our awareness of who we really are as a group and who's among us. You're in the Philippines. We have people all over the world who are joined in on this conversation. It's just really kind of amazing.
Yes, that's true. I watched your substrate. How to make your the substrate. I tried to find all the ingredients, but but because of the coronavirus, I was not able to buy the iron oxide. It was very, very difficult nowadays. So I guess I'm just going to pump some iron oxide, maybe.
Somebody was talking about using rusty nails. We thought that probably would work, but it would take a very long time. Iron oxide, there are a number of iron products that are used as dressing for fruit trees. So if there's an orchard around, somebody raising fruit trees, you might ask them what they do to supplement for iron. You might find something. You might find something that way.
No, I don't think so because this is like a suburb, so I don't think so. I don't think I'd be able to find an orchard here. We only have like farms here, and
You have what?
farms like
Oh, farms. Okay.
like rice paddies.
Rice paddies. Okay.
So most of the time, that's what we have. We don't really have in my area. We don't really have gardens that much. We have farms, vegetable farms, not fruits, vegetables, and rice paddies, because those are the common, agricultural products that we consume, veggies and rice.
Right. Now, which island are you on?
I'm in Luzon.
Assad.
I am in the outskirts of Manila. Way back then, I was in the center of Manila, but I bought a house in the outskirts of Manila. Way back, I was in a big city, but thankfully, I'm not there anymore because it's just so strict there nowadays.
What do you mean strict?
It's very strict, especially during the month of March, April, and May. Like, people were not really able to go out of their houses.
Wow.
And if they need to buy something, they have to ask like an authority that roams around the street, and they will be the one buying for it. It's like a delivery system. Only one per street would buy, for the family. I was not able to go out of my house for like 5 months.
Oh my word.
5 months of not being able to see even the outside of my streets where we were not allowed.
Wow.
I was able.
So it's not that way where you are now.
No, not anymore. But whenever I go out, example, last time I went out to buy all the things that I needed for the aquarium, I have to wait another 2 weeks. So I can't, I'd be able to go out. 2 weeks per person.
So what were you able to find for your aquarium? What could you find?
I was able to buy the soil, the calcium nitrate, I forgot. Wait up. The Epsom salts. I have a picture because I really want to show you. Because I know I'll make a mistake. You're making me nervous with everything you've said. My goodness. I feel like.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. I know. Well, I got you up here, though, and you're talking, so that's nice. I'm sorry I made you nervous.
I feel like I have to talk so much. Well, let me just find the picture.
What picture? You said you had a picture?
No, it's in my Facebook. Wait, because I really wanted to show you.
Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to show you those things that I was able to buy.
Okay.
But I didn't have the time. I'm always busy lately. So that's what.
So when are you going to put your tank together?
Oh, I already did.
Oh, can you show us a picture of it? Is it where you are?
No, very full. I'm in the upper floor. Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I will try my best. I will try.
Well, that would be nice. Okay, that would be great.
Oh, anyways, Butterfish, I'm very, very happy. And
thank you. I'm very, very happy you're here, Cynthia.
And I'll show you the older tank that I have that I've been keeping for like 8 months. At first, all the Amazon sort melted, but now they've gone back. So They're okay.
Wow. All right. Wonderful.
I
That's
know.
delightful.
I gotta go. I'm still in your show.
Well, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have you here, Cynthia. Appreciate you coming on, and we
Yes,
look forward to seeing your tank and your plants.
um, once they
Like,
stop melting, I will show
all
you
right.
because they're still melting. Especially the jungle vols and the Amazon swords. They're melting very badly right now because I just planted them.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Cynthia. Nice to see you. Well, well, very nice. All right, guys. We're going to scoot. Let's see. Go back up here a little bit. Ah. All right. We're at the witching hour. Let's do a little tune or two, shall we? It's been a strange and wonderful day. Let's see. I need to get back to my channel. And see if we can find the music of Father Fish. Let me just say something before we sign off here. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get this up and then we'll, I think we'll just, do. All right, I've got the music queued up. I want to say something. We have kind of, for a lot of people, we have broken protocol today. And I do not want to apologize for that. I want to say something about that. I am a very political and religious person. Intensely so. Much more so than many of the people I know. As are some of you. Now, not everyone on here is in agreement about such things as everyone else, and we've seen some of that this morning. If we are to be civilized, if we are to be people who honor each other and respect each other, then it is of fundamental importance that we speak openly and frankly and honestly and sincerely with each other about our differences. Clearly, we have discovered today, if we didn't already know it, that Lee and I have fundamentally different ideas about politics and religion. It is my cherished hope that the love we have shared and the trust we have built will allow us to converse on those topics and to struggle together on those topics as a way of, at the very least, increasing our understanding and appreciation of each other, and at best, of breaking through with each other to achieve deeper understanding of the issues about which each of us are concerned. So, I want to say this about that. I am not going to adhere rigidly to the absolute rejection of any conversation having to do with politics or religion on this channel. By the same token, I will not allow it to become a vehicle purely for politics or religion. But those are vital parts of who each of us are. And to deny that, particularly in times such as this, when these matters are of profound importance to all of us, to deny the very right to discuss such things is, I think, tyrannical, and I will not adhere to it. I will also do my level best not to denigrate, or put down anyone for their thoughts, ideas, understanding, or beliefs. I will not. And if I do, I wish to be called on it. For it is not my intention to do so. So, as we go forward, I want you to feel free to express your honest opinion. And I will try to keep the subject on fish, because that really is why we're here. But if, as was the case today, when all hell broke loose, and so many of us just needed to say some things, we need to be able to do that and feel free to do that and feel comfortable to do that and to be honored and respected for doing that, and to have it be a matter of an open conversation and not simply a stick with which to beat up someone. So, moving forward, we're going to talk about religion and politics as it comes up in natural conversation. That will not be the source and substance of our channel, but when it arises, it will not be ignored, it will not be put down, it will not be stopped, it will be responded to in an appropriate fashion. So, I hope I've made myself clear. God bless you all. As indeed he does. So let's hear it.
Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Bye, guys. Nice to see
Think
you
that one all
all.
day.
Wonderful to have you with us. I hit the wrong button. All right. Let's sleep on this a bit. I don't want to get into any more of it today. We'll talk about it tomorrow. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. See you again tomorrow morning. Bye for now.
Oh,